Hi guys, we're going to be starting a restoration series on this radio here that you're seeing. I already pulled the chassis out and put a cover over the speaker to kind of protect it. It's got some damage to it, but I don't want it damaged anymore for the time being anyway, till I get it fixed. So this is going to be a little different restoration. By the way, what model this is, which will be in the description, but it's an Admiral 6T01 is the actual model number. The full length of the number is 6T01-6A1, which is the chassis that's in it, and then -MA, which I imagine assumes for cabinet styling. It's a nice bakelite cabinet, if I can talk. Seems to be pretty good shape. Needs a little good cleaning. It's got the full label still on the bottom, which is always nice. A lot of times these are missing, or more importantly, they tend to be torn off, like crossed here or something, where you don't have a model number. You may have this part of it, but this one is pretty much, it needs a little gluing down in here, a little staining on it, but that's not important. It did have all 4 screws, factory screws in it, and again, it just needs a good cleaning. Now there is a little bit, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, a round circle here. There was something that was setting on here and kind of protecting this area probably from sunlight, so we had a little different shades of the bakelite, but I think that'll come out with some Novas. And of course the inside definitely needs good cleaning. And that does bring up an interesting point that I want to make, kind of a side note. When you pick up an old radio, whether it's a bakelite or metal cabinet or TV or wooden cabinet, especially the wooden cabinets more than the other two, but it may not look so good. You might look at it and go, oh my gosh, that's going to need refinished. It's in real bad shape. Before you do anything, and you should do this anyway, even if you're going to end up having to refinish it, clean it. Be surprised how nice it may come out, a cabinet, after you clean it. Clean it thoroughly. You can use, some of the different mechanic hand cleaners, as long as they don't have pumice in them, because a lot of them do, to help clean better. Or, mild dish soap, or a lot of other types of cleaning agents that is not harmful to, like, especially wood finishes like lacquer and stuff. But clean the dirt off. You may be surprised how nice it comes out, and it may not actually need anything done to it. So, cleaning, vitally important. Also, protecting your speakers, just a little piece of cardboard, some wire ties on it or something. Now, where am I going with this video? Well, naturally, we're going to restore the radio and get it up and running. But this is not going to be just a standard series of videos on restoring. There's many videos on restoring, showing restoration of radios, TVs, and stuff you can find. I've done some, other people's done them. But more importantly, I want to use this as we're going through to talk about reading a schematic as well. And not just part locations, component locations. I've done some videos on that, and I will reiterate and go over that again, being those are older videos, but also trying to understand how the signal goes through the radio. Basically, all radio is we're just picking up a particular signal, we're tuning that signal in so that to amplify it. And that's all really a radio is nothing but a series of amplifiers. You do have a detector that's going to detect out the audio from the carrier. The carrier is the RF energy. But basically it's nothing but amplifiers. We're taking a very weak signal that's in the air. The antenna picks it up. It's picking up many signals. We're going to tune it in to one particular one, and then we're just going to amplify that signal. So we're going to talk about that so that you have a better understanding, because once you kind of understand how to look at a schematic and kind of follow the signal through, understand what each stage is doing, it's a lot easier to troubleshoot if you need to troubleshoot one. So now let's talk about this radio for a moment. Hold on a moment. There's a phone ringing in the background. I got to pick that up.